Hey everyone, Kevin Gesme here with another landmark film review. I just got back from the Rosebud Cinema where I saw Darkest Hour. Directed by Wright, it visits the political side of Dunkirk, something he touched on in the war side with his film Atonement a few years back. He has a knack for the visual flair. In Atonement, there's an epic tracking shot at Dunkirk, and here he keeps what would be a rather dry film visually interesting with war table inspired transitions and isolated claustrophobic framing. This claustrophobic framing is used mostly when our lead Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill is at his lowest points throughout the film. Oldman absolutely crushes it as Churchill, giving life and nuance to a character that's often portrayed in super broad strokes. The classic rudeness and cigar chomping are there for sure, but Oldman brings a sensitivity to his portrayal of Churchill, something that isn't often seen. And at the same time, he just owns the screen in every scene that he's in. The supporting cast is really great in this, and a special nod to Lily James as Elizabeth Layton, who acts as our entrance into the world of Parliament, being a newcomer herself as the newly hired receptionist for Winston Churchill. Anything that we should know that everyone else who's already there knows, we learned through her. And it's kind of a microcosm of the construction of the film that there's no real wasted moments in it. You're never going, why is this person being told something that they should already know? The Darkest Hour takes place from the resignation of Neville Chamberlain to Churchill's delivery of the "We shall fight on the beaches" address to Parliament. You're reminded of the passing of time with these title cards, that when the day turns over, it's like that in a countdown clock, and you feel the tension ratchet like it's counting down to a bomb going off. I mentioned before that this could have been a very dry film because it's just a lot of people talking at each other. And it's one of my gripes with historical films. Because you're only shown important events, everyone speaks as though they have words of great importance, even in personal moments. And you wonder if it feels important because everybody's speaking with importance, or if it is actually like an important event. Which I guess brings me to my favorite scene, which I'll throw up spoilers for. In a film that boxes in Churchill with its framing, I find it funny that his big revelation takes place in one of the most claustrophobic places in London, the underground subway system. It's this big revelation with the common people, and I know I just griped about the dialogue, but it's here in the scene that the importance of the situation really spoke to me. That in this time of tyranny, the everyman was able to speak to the idea of, given the choice of dying to defend their home against tyranny or pursue talks with it, they would rather choose to go to war. It's interesting to me that this film and Dunkirk would both come out at this time and not only be a hit with British audiences, but be a hit with American audiences as well. Overall, I love this film. It's a great companion piece to Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk, and it does a great job of humanizing one of history's more monolithic figures while still giving the prestige to someone who oversaw such a massive moment in history. I'm feeling a 4 out of 5 for Darkest Hour. I'm Kevin Gesme, and this has been the Landmark Film Review. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe to the video if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Hit that bell icon for notifications for future videos that I put out. And I'll see you in the next video.